target, an account-based, I don't know, it could average, anywhere from 5, 7 targets up to 10, 12 different targets inside of a brand. That complexity and the way at which you approach it with content, talk to us a little bit about that.
It's funny. I think content marketers or inbound marketers, people in that world, they tend to be threatened by ABM, right? Because for one, they just finally wrapped their arms around something new. They've adapted to it. They've honed skills or developed new skills that fit into that world. And then all of a sudden this wave crashes and now it's ABM and they're expected to retool. The thing is, this shouldn't be a threat to content marketers. As you just really clearly pointed out, when you go with an ABM strategy, you have to have content for so many different roles across buying committees that there's actually more of a need for content than there is in the purely top of funnel demand gen world. Okay. What we do, I'm not saying that this is the right for everybody, but the way we do it is we did an inventory of all of the inbound content that we created. Some of it is totally useless in our world. Like how selling is like Game of Thrones might be good for getting traffic to your blog. Right. But like, I'll be damned before I go and send that to a VP of sales operations at a serious company, right? So we've had to do an inventory of like our sober content and map that, to your point, to every member of the buying committee. Also across our customer segment, so by vertical and by company size. And you basically create a master grid. And within that grid, you're going to have some cells that have a surplus of content, and you're going to have some cells that have gaps. Yeah. The size of my team, the first thing I've got to do is take the surplus content and modify it to fit the gaps, because I can't recreate all net new. And then if there are very important persona that have emerged that have gaps, I've got to either write that in-house or contract with experts to write it, subject matter experts or people that can just churn out really good content quickly, like journalists.